Hello, YouTube. It's Charles the Destroyer, and we're going to watch Master Chief versus Doomslayer Death Battle. So grab your snackies, grab your bevies, let me know what you're eating and or drinking down below. Let's get to watching.
It's me, Boomstick, and it's time for a death battle! Just kidding, that ain't me. That's the brand new Boomstick U2s. It's a limited time thing, so move your butts.
Are these... Okay, a 1-6 chase variant. All right, I was like, these are different. I don't know how to explain it, but they're different. Other than this being gold.
And get it while you still can. Just click the link below to go to U2s.com.
I have a question. Do any of you have a U2's thing? I do not. Are they good quality? No. Okay, well. No, you don't have them. Okay.
Fight!
Master Chief versus Doomslayer.
The super soldier.
Who do we think is gonna win? I don't know why I think Doom Guy is gonna win. He kind of went through hell. That's just me. I could be wrong. Doom, John Doom, Doomslayer, Chief, Doomslayer. Okay, so most of us think Doomslayer. Let's see.
And the demon destroyer of Doom. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Start a poll. Hold on. Okay, I got a poll going. You guys got 2 minutes.
Born in the distant year of 2511, John grew up in a normal space colony many light years from Earth. However, John was anything but normal.
He was a violent sociopath. What was that about? He just headbutted that kid.
He was different from the other boys. Taller, stronger, meaner.
Which is why the brilliant Dr. Halsey chose him for her great experiment, the Spartan 2 program.
Well, he wasn't just chosen, he was kidnapped, replaced by a dying clone so nobody would know.
Newly conscripted into the United Nations Space Command as John 117, he was only 6 years old.
He wasn't the only one.
100%. I did not know this about Master Chief. Like, did anyone else? I mean, I guess if you played the game, what game was this in? Like, what? Okay, full name: Master Chief Petty Officer John 117, 49 years old. He's 6'10", unless he's armored, and then he's 7'2". Physically augmented super soldier, canonically extremely lucky. Likes Cortana, weapon, Miranda Johnson Esperanza. No, Esparza, sorry. Dislikes Didat. Oh God, you guys are gonna get mad at me. I can't say that. The Flood and Paramount Plus. Oh, because of the freaking what, the Halo show? Did any of you watch that?
Him and 74 other kids got shoved into the deadliest summer camp ever, going through intense training to be molded into child soldiers. Cause you can't spell infantry without infant.
The training tore away John's identity. He couldn't remember his family. He couldn't remember his home. He couldn't even remember his full name. All that mattered was the game, the mission.
And boy, was he good at it. Learning all sorts of military history, tactics, leadership, and best of all, weapons.
Sorry, is this a remake of Ender's Game, except it's Master Chief?
8 years later, he was finally prepared for the augmentation process that would make him superhuman. Augmentation which almost half of his peers did not survive, and even more were left permanently disfigured.
He's got this. How bad could it be?
The biochemical and biomechanical process was extraordinary. Hormones and protein complexes boosted his muscle growth to an inhuman scale. His senses were surgically enhanced.
Master Chief was further genetically enhanced by the Ginsong, giving him immunity to digitizing weapons like the composer. What? Those are words.
By rewiring his brain and capillaries. Carbide ceramic was grafted to his skeleton to make his bones nearly unbreakable. His nervous system was literally shocked into reacting
Superconducting fibrification of neural dendrites, alteration of bioelectrical nerve transduction to shielded electronic transduction. What? 300% increase to subject's reflexes. Anecdotal evidence of marked increase in intelligence, memory, and creativity. Some of y'all read that?
nearly unbreakable. His nervous system was literally shocked into reacting 300% faster at all times. And with a little luck, John was torn apart and rebuilt as something new.
A Spartan! Hey, the process is messed up, but you can't argue with the results. And it wasn't long before he earned the rank of Master Chief Petty Officer. Time to fight some crazy aliens!
And he has the gear to take on a whole army by himself.
Oh yeah, the MA5C assault rifle can fire 650 rounds.
Listen, I want to read this. I don't know what any of this is. Y'all, listen. Pick a weapon in the Halo game is probably here. I see energy sword, great. You know what I can use? The energy sword and the warhammer. That was the only thing I was any good at, and I wouldn't necessarily say good at them. Anyway.
In a minute, the M6R is nicknamed the Spartan Laser for a reason and can blow up tanks with a single beam of light. He's got a semi-auto rocket launcher with a lock-on feature, and if you're as lucky as John, a jumping feature. Oh, don't get me started on that beautiful, beautiful pistol. Good times.
Plus, he's picked up a number of enemy weapons over the years. The Covenant's charging plasma pistol, homing needler, and sticky plasma grenades add whole new strategies to Master Chief's combat style. And the weapons from the Banished basically shoot big, scary spikes at people. Kind of hardcore.
Unless he finds the energy sword or gravity hammer first, then he's gonna jump in swinging. Come on, you know everyone goes for the sword.
Out of the 135 plus weapons he's
It's because I can't aim. I'm not good at aiming.
carried, the tech of the Forerunners may be his
hello.
most impressive find. Ionized particle weapons, slip space portal generators, and shields made of extremely durable hard light. In fact, by tapping into a Forerunner ship he was on, a massive amount of that very hard light formed a shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton nuclear warhead.
It annihilated a whole starship, and Chief was just fine, floating around in space like he's chilling at the pool. I guess it helps that he's wearing armor so badass it's named after Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Well, the Mjolnir armor.
Mjolnir. Mjolnir. Oh my god. Okay. Artificial intelligence, Cortana, and weapon. There was another? Anyway, obviously I don't know very much about this. Oh, even more. Cool.
Improves his strength.
You know what? No, I'll try to read it. Okay. Mjolnir Power Assistant Armor, Gen 3. Biofoam Injectors, Energy Shields, Failsafe Detonation System, Grapple Shot, Hydrostatic Gel, Pressure Seal, Reactive Circuits, Repulsors, and Thrusters. Power-Ups and Gear is Active Camouflage, Auto Turret, Bubble Shield, Damage Boost, Damage Resistance, Deployable Cover, Flare, Gravity Lift, Hard Light Shields, Invincibility, Jump Boost, Overshield, Power Drain, Promethean Vision, Quantum Translocator, Radar Jammer, Regenerator, Shield Boost, Shield Speed Boost, and Trip Mine.
And speed even more, has energy shields to block incoming fire, and fills his wounds with medical
Biofoam injectors and medical gel is automatically dispensed when you are injured. This will stabilize all but the most serious wounds and allow limited combat ability to be retained even in the case of limb loss. Jesus.
Or has energy shields to block incoming fire and fills his wounds with medical biofoam. He's got a grappling hook, cause who doesn't? And thrusters so he can fly. Well, kind of.
Spartans in armor have dodged laser fire from the Type 50 beam rifle, and Master Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour.
Master Chief got up and ran. As he passed the spot where he had stood to face down the missile, he saw a 2-meter deep crater. He could feel his Achilles tendon tear, but he didn't slow. Oh my god. Why? Oh, okay. He crossed the half-kilometer stretch in 17 seconds flat and skidded to a halt.
50 beam rifle, and Master Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour, matching the top speed of a cheetah.
And he's strong enough to flip the 66-ton scorpion tank, and even an elephant.
What? Why would he throw an elephant?
No, Wiz, not the animal, though he could definitely suplex the hell out of one of those if he wanted to. I'm talking about that behemoth of a mega truck that moves like 2 miles an hour. Even the game wonders how Chief can flip that 200-ton beast.
He can access other equipment with the Mjolnir armor, like invisibility, speed boosts, extra shields, and even 10 seconds of total invincibility. But even without those, the armor is strong enough to survive re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground.
The moment we...
Which is insane. What is the oxygen situation of this armor? Like, legitimately, I'm like wondering, what is does it, I don't think it has tanks. What is it? I mean, I guess in the far future bullshit, right? But like, come on, man.
all realize just how tough this guy really is. Tough enough to end the war with the alien covenant almost single-handedly. He was so scary, the aliens even started calling him the Demon.
You'd think he wouldn't still be a petty officer after that.
Okay, feats. Punched away a charging Covenant Banshee, survived a gravity well and atmospheric re-entry, dodged beam rifle shots, defeated 4 ODST soldiers as a teenager, survived multiple encounters with the Didact, you said? Stopped the Harbinger from reviving spearheaded the end of the Human Covenant War, defeated the Covenant, the Flood, the Banished, and Prometheans.
If anyone deserves a raise, it's him.
Oh, Master Chief Petty Officer is the highest rank for enlisted recruits. A commissioned officer isn't as active in the field. Kinda defeats the whole point of being a super soldier, right?
Makes sense. And he wasn't totally alone in this. He had the help of an onboard artificial intelligence system based on the mind of Dr. Halsey herself, Cortana.
God, everything comes with AI these days. This one's different, though. Or, wait, maybe not. Is anyone horny for Alexa?
Cortana can hack other AIs, even those designed by far more advanced civilizations. She is constantly tracking enemies, can guide large...
Cortana has conquered billion-year-old quantum databases like the Forerunner domain, drone computations in higher dimensions, and cracked a 128,000-bit encryption key, a thermodynamically impossible feat by modern standards.
Large-scale battles, and even process the entirety of human...
When I was born 7 years ago, I already possessed the entire sum of recorded human knowledge. It took me almost 2 hours to process and understand all that information.
Tracking enemies, can guide large-scale battles, and even process the entirety of human knowledge in less than 2 hours. ChatGPT could never.
I mean, Chief isn't too far from an emotionless robot himself. Halsey made him like that.
Sort of. He's a force to be reckoned with, but John lost a lot of himself along the way. As luck would have it, and John is quite lucky, Cortana proved herself a dear friend. Even when she started her villain arc and exploded, but it's okay, he just got a new one.
Kind of ironic how the artificial chick based on the woman who destroyed his life would bring back his sense of humanity.
But no matter who or what he has on his side, the Master Chief is no mere hero of Earth, but a savior of the galaxy.
Whether or not he starts a fight, you can be damned sure he'll finish it.
Today's battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
Prize Picks is the best way to get into fantasy esports action in more than 30 states.
Cortana was like the AI or whatever. When I had Windows 10 at one point, it was like talking to me and it confused the hell out of me while I was doing something. And I was like, why is Cortana talking to me? Like, what is talking to me? Who is it? It was like Cortana. I don't remember what was happening, but...
Including California, Texas, and Georgia.
Choose from several esports titles like Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Valorant, and more. Plus the...
And BBL.
No kidding.
Y'all want a butt lift?
Even you can use it.
Hey, I'm smart.
To make a lineup, just pick more or less on a few pro players for your shot to win. Oh, you thought this thing was just for the real sports? Think again. Esports is real, Dad. This is for me.
The Call of
This is
Duty
for
Major
me.
season is in high gear right now, and the League of Legends season is just starting up. Now's a great time to jump in.
Download the app today and use code DEATH to get $50.
Oh, because
instantly
Death
after you
Battle.
play your
Okay,
first
I was like,
$5 lineup.
what?
Again, download the app and use code DEATH to get $50
That makes sense.
instantly after you play your first $5 lineup.
Prize Picks. Run your game.
That's okay.
Two dark moons circle the red planet of Mars. Phobos, named for the Greek god of fear, and Deimos, inspired by the god of dread.
Sounds like the perfect place for portals to the burning abyss.
As demons swarm the Martian moon of Phobos, only one man survived to tell the tale and push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a space marine and
Full name, unknown. Age, 1,000 years. Physically 30s to 40s. Height is 6'8". Rank Marine General of Night Sentinels. Title Slayer, Hellwalker, the Outlander. Great-great-grandson of William J. Blackowitz? Maybe? Or Blocks? I don't know. Can run on anything. Likes his pet rabbit, skateboarding, and Isabel. Hates demons, and demons. The story so far, you're a space marine, one of Earth's toughest, hardened in combat and trained for action. 3 years ago, you assaulted a superior officer for ordering his soldiers to fire upon civilians. He and his body cast were shipped to Pearl Harbor while you were transferred to Mars, home of the Union Aerospace Corporation.
until he refused an order to fire on civilians. He was an engineer until his base was overrun by demons. He owned a cute pet rabbit named Daisy until those demons murdered her, pissing him
Poor
off so
Daisy.
much even the Hulk would be jealous.
This impossible man was known as, well, nobody really knows. He's a mystery, a symbol of both death and hope. So we just call him
Doom Guy! Oh yeah!
Doom Guy.
There's a reason why my leg is the same super shotgun he's got. And now you can get your own super shotgun on me, where it belongs.
What is that?
My U2, stupid! It's just like me, except 8.2 times more huggable.
Because the shotgun doesn't randomly go off?
Yeah, right, I hope not. But this is a one-time thing. Once they sell out, they're gone. So hurry up. I said hurry up, Wiz!
Okay, I'll get one. Was going to anyway, the quality is immaculate.
Anyway, Doom Guy! Oh, he's so freaking cool! He scrounged up a slew of weapons from who knows
Ballista, BFG 9000, chain gun, bunch of stuff. I didn't read Chiefs because I wouldn't have understood it anyway, so I'm not going to read this one out, but a lot.
where and got down to some good old-fashioned running and gunning.
Rifles, shotguns, flamethrowers, plasma guns, rocket launchers, chainsaws, and a frankly terrifying looking grappling hook.
The Unmaker is a celestial super gun.
Unmaker.
Beams of light that take down demons in one shot.
Only rivaled by the incredible feat of technology that is the BFG 9000.
Don't sugarcoat it, Wiz. That's the
Mine eyes can but weep as they bear witness to the majesty of the BFG 9000.
big fucking gun. A single plasma shot from this beauty can annihilate everything in front of Doom Guy instantly. It's like a handheld mini atom bomb launcher. It's also the power source for the BFG 10,000, a massive weapons platform that blasted a hole through Mars. And
The BFG 10,000 utilizes a magnification array to increase the power inherent to the BFG 9000. The BFG 9000 by itself is incapable of such power levels.
So, Doom Guy discovered his life's mission to kill every demon ever. No, really, he is absolutely obsessed with slaughtering demons, like an addict.
And look at him go! Oh yeah, that's addictive. He killed demons on Phobos. He killed demons on Deimos. He killed demons on Earth. He even killed demons in hell.
The sheer scale of demonic violence changed him, breaking him down into a living weapon.
Good thing he got some time to himself to grind some rails, chill with Isabel, and
Was that a chainsaw? That looked like a chainsaw. He's the demon version of Goblin Slayer.
Weapon.
good thing he got some time to himself to grind some.
That's a chainsaw. He was in a Tony Hawk game? What? Jesus Christ.
rails, chill with Isabel, and visit the faraway world of Argent de Nerve. Well, for all of about 10 seconds before he was thrown into a coliseum. Naturally, he was the best fighter there. He even joined and trained with the...
Time passed as the stranger was instructed in the codified matrices of their order. The ancient lessons of battle and brotherhood taught to all Sentinels. History of the Sentinels.
into a coliseum. Naturally, he was the best fighter there. He even joined and trained with the Night Sentinels, an elite fighting force.
And then hell showed up on that planet too.
Man, my guy really can't catch a break, can he?
While most people would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted. Doom Guy wasn't scared of the demons were scared of him. Hellwalker.
Doom Guy's like, oh good. It's time to play. I learned extra things.
They called him. The Beast, the Unchained Predator. But his time with the Night Sentinels...
He wore the crown of the Night Sentinels, and those that tasted the bite of his sword named him... something.
Walker, they called him. The Beast, the Unchained Predator. But his time with the Night Sentinels solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm. Doomslayer.
Imagine being those demons, excited to invade a whole new world far away from that helmeted freak who killed you
Hey, there's this world. We're totally going to take it over. Get there. Why is this guy here? Why is he always here? How? Why?
Demons, excited to invade a whole new world far away from that helmeted freak who killed you last time, just to stumble onto him all over again. I'd be scared too. The Slayer is like a fusion dance of Jason Voorhees and the goddamn Terminator. He's always coming up with new ways to kill demons.
Oh my God.
My fave is the blazing...
I'm sorry. Your favorite wasn't that he was using skulls and like crunching up skulls and shooting out the shards? Because that's what just happened. That is what is happening.
To kill demons. But my fave is the blazing sword called the Crucible.
The Crucible is powered by Argent energy, sort of like a fuel for hell. Completely charged, it can power...
Okay, the destruction of the Argent wellspring on Mars meant chaos for the planet Earth. Following the loss of communication between Earth and Mars-based facilities, the collapse of the Argent-dependent energy grid consumed the planet in crisis. It was during this time that UAC director Samuel Hayden suddenly resurfaced on Earth before the Aeon Council, wielding that which might offer salvation to mankind, the Crucible. After recounting the events that had transpired on the Red Planet, Hayden agreed to cooperate with the AN, providing access to the various UAC facilities on Earth and, by extension, the full range of technologies at his disposal. Paramount among these was the Crucible, the last remaining source of Argent energy in existence.
Powered by Argent energy, sort of like a fuel for hell. Completely charged, it can power all of Earth for up to 8 months. Granted, much of Earth had been decimated at that point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out.
Within seconds, Argent towers can generate energy equivalent to what a nuclear power planet can produce in 1 year.
By taking the average annual consumption of Earth and narrowing it down to 2/3, given the 8 months time, thereby multiplying it by 0.666, how fitting, we can conclude that the Crucible's full charge outputs over 53 quadrillion joules of energy, giving an output of approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
Yeah, big number. That's nice. But the Slayer just uses the Crucible to blow shit up. Even without it, he can fight specters, which are totally invisible to most.
It is believed that the beast was accidentally released from its pen when its keeper, thinking the invisible specter had escaped, opened the gate. UAC report file. I mean, he's like, nah, big sword. Gonna swing big sword.
Crucible to blow shit up. Even without it, he can fight specters, which are totally invisible to most people. He's strong enough to knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing, and can even take down titans with it.
The titan of immeasurable power and ferocity, he strode upon the plain and faced the Doomslayer, and the mighty battle was fought on the desolate plains. The titan fought with the fury of the countless that had fallen at the Doomslayer's hand, but there fell the titan, and in his defeat, the Shadow Horde were routed.
enough to knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing, and can even take down titans with his bare hands. Titans that can be 1,000 feet tall. Is this guy even human?
Those on Earth might not think so. He's not just a hero of the people. Some believe he's more.
Like a religion, like a god.
Well, hang on. We know
He is male with a genome that makes him very much a member of the human race, but the enhanced strength, speed, and athleticism would indicate otherwise. It's like, I mean, he's got the human genome, but...
Like a religion, like a god.
Well, hang on. We know he's human because we know his ancestry. Doomguy is the great-grandson of B.J. Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein games, which means Doomguy's father is the one and only Commander Keen.
I don't know. That just makes him even more mysterious.
Regardless, the Slayer has plenty of...
Okay. Praetor suit? Argent receptors, Delta 5 jump boots. Like the rocket? Doomblade, equipment launcher, items and power-ups, berserk, haste, invulnerability, megasphere, quad damage, invisibility, regeneration, runes, ammo boost, blood-fueled, chrono strike, dazed and confused, saving throw, seek and destroy, Vega artificial intelligence.
Upgrades, power-ups, and rune enhancements that make him seem superhuman, like speeding up his perception of time, turning partially invisible, or even becoming completely invulnerable for 30 seconds. But don't get it wrong, the Slayer is not invincible. While his rage makes him an unstoppable force of fury, it consumes him. He's less a precise weapon and more like setting loose a bull in a china shop, if the bull was also strapped to 8 swinging wrecking balls and a rocket-powered steamroller.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient relic, but it's also the most advanced set of armor in...
The suit was extracted from the rock, cleaned and subjected to numerous tolerance tests, and found to be almost impervious to any damage.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient relic, but it's also the most advanced set of armor in the universe and totally in...
And at some point, he just decides he doesn't need the parts protecting his upper arms. My biceps and triceps can just flex. I just, because multiple scenes, he does not have this part right here.
Indestructible. Oh, and Assassin's Creed guy wishes he had a wrist knife as epic as the Doomblade.
Back in his Doomguy days, he relied on mega armor that could half all damage. Now, his Praetor suit can withstand Argent Plasma, the same energy that powers the Crucible. He can even tank actual meteors.
Or he'll just dodge the meteors, because he's fast enough to outrun rockets from a rocket launcher.
He also has some help in the form of Vega, an AI he found overseeing mining operations on Mars. While Vega was not originally designed for combat scenarios, it is proficient in hacking and technical know-how. Vega can even create portals to alternate dimensions, including hell itself.
It's like pizza delivery, but for demons. Of course, that just makes it easier for Doomslayer to chainsaw them all in half.
And time works differently in hell.
Hold on. Hell is unlimited by boundaries of space, time, and dimension. Fought through hell multiple times. Argent Deners, strongest warrior, survived and reacted to meteors. All right. Moves steel cubes weighing 400 tons. Physically enhanced via divinity machine. Crucible supplied Earth's energy for 8 months. Withstood temperatures hotter than the sun. Defeated Mother of Demons. Maker. The Seraphim. Icon of Sin. And Devoth, maybe?
The Slayer may technically be human, but his rage evolved him, turning him into something more.
And then he was literally blessed with immortality. Yeah, he can still technically die, but he no longer ages. So he's been killing demons for dozens, no hundreds, no thousands of years.
However, it turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story, for Vega was actually the...
Okay, using the secrets of Maker technology, the father's mind was processed and reformed into the complex AI known as Vega so that he could continue to exist among his creations and safeguard them against hell. The father.
It turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story, for Vega was actually the remnant of an ancient god.
God is an AI? Okay, the inevitable robot takeover is gonna go way harder than I thought.
And Vega's ultimate enemy was the Dark Lord of Hell. He has many names: Davoth, Satan, the Devil, the true first being who created all of existence.
But he's the master of all demons, the most demon-y demon of demons. And we all know what the Slayer does to demons. Say it with me now. Rip and tear! Oh yeah!
Wait, why does the Devil look like the Doomslayer?
Oh, I think he wanted to take a form known for pure destruction. You see, Doom is in many ways a surreal postmodern story that is up to the player's interpretation.
Right.
Also, killing evil wannabe Doom guy in a mech suit from hell is just badass.
The Doomslayer had fulfilled his purpose.
You are the ultimate Doom guy. That's what it is. Why does he look like that? So you could be the ultimate one.
Slain the Dark Lord, decimated demonkind, and trapped whatever scraps remained behind the closed gates of hell. And so, like an ancient weapon of prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away, ready to awaken at humanity's call when the fires open again.
All hail the Slayer!
See? Just arms out, because why not? Rest of him armored up. His arms? Nah.
The Destroyer! He is more than a man! He is Doom!
I'm gonna be honest, that is a badass looking poster. That grew too. He's got guns. But he also has guns.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I'm not detecting enemy forces. Perhaps they left?
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait, around the corner. Be ready.
Enemy located. Combat will likely be necessary.
Well, isn't he astute?
Let's go. Regular grenades, not sticky ones?
Alert. Portal detected.
Who brings a chainsaw to a gunfight?
It's not a gunfight. It's just, almost a brawl, to be honest.
Watch your six!
Sorry. I'm sorry. The shot and then the returning headbutt just made me laugh really bad. I don't know why that was so funny to me. I don't know why that was so funny. I just, did this mother...
Chief, watch your six!
You are surrounded.
Oh man, his favorite things is time to kill demons.
What the hell just happened?
Anyway, back at it.
I'll see what I can do about that annoying AI.
Do it. I'll finish this fight.
I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems compromised.
Damn. I mean, the speed alone is insane.
Chief, still with me?
Ooh. Uh-oh. I don't think he's still with you no more. Nope.
Yo! And lo, our avenging angel has triumphed, for he is Doom.
I actually won this one. And by one, I mean I actually was right. I don't know if I peaked. I actually won this one. I guessed right.
Amen.
There's a lot going on here, so
I'd be 100%. I'm so sorry. I've played neither of these games. Well, I say that. I played a little bit of Halo. I never owned Halo. I would play with my friends sometimes. But my friends were kind of mean about it because like I'd try to play with them and they knew I didn't own games like this. I didn't even own an Xbox, right? I had PlayStations. And I didn't play like first person shooters or whatever. And so they would find where the energy sword or like the hammer was and they would camp and wait for me to show up to try to find, because that's what I would try to find because I knew I couldn't like shoot anything. And then they would just kill me and then steal it and then wait for me to respawn and then kill me with it. And it was, yeah, that's what they did a lot. Anyway, so yeah, I've never played a Doom game at all. So like, yay, I guessed correctly.
Triumphed, for he is Doom. Amen.
there's a lot going on here, so let's break this down, starting with physical stats. Being a genetically enhanced super soldier, you'd probably expect the Master Chief to take the edge here.
Wrong! Chief can outrun a cheetah moving 66 miles per hour. The Slayer can outrun a rocket zooming almost 8 times.
Master Chief dodging Covenant beam rifles could place his reaction speed over Mach 10, though Doomslayer dodging meteors is roughly comparable or higher.
66 miles per hour. The Slayer can outrun a rocket, zooming almost 8 times faster.
Master Chief can flip the 200-ton elephant platform. The Slayer can fling around these massive steel cubes, which each measure to over 400 tons.
He can take down Titans with his bare hands, so it adds up. If this came down to a fist fight, he'd just punch Chief's head off.
Stats may go to the Doomslayer, but Master Chief has one trick the Slayer can't beat: his AI.
Yeah, Vega may be God repackaged as Siri, but Cortana is clearly the more dangerous computer pal.
Cortana was designed for combat encounters and battle planning. Vega oversaw a mining facility. Granted, Vega's nothing to laugh at, but Cortana's kind of famous for hacking ancient, all-knowing technology on multiple occasions. And
Given the Slayer does not often rely on AI-operated tech, and much of his arsenal is arcane in origin, Cortana's effect on the Slayer's effectiveness would be negligible.
even if you want to argue Chief should have the weapon instead, she's still a copy of Cortana.
And when it comes to experience, Chief likely has more consistent training. Becoming a super soldier and one-man army is basically all he did since he was a child.
The Slayer may seem like a rampaging bull consumed by rage, and he is, but he was also a Marine and trained with the Night Sentinels.
And since time in hell gets wacky, he fought demons non-stop for thousands of years.
Given the sheer variety of enemies, battles, and wars Master Chief has experienced, it's a tough call, but we think fighting demons for so long tips the scale to the Slayer.
Not that it matters much, because we're on to the last and best category, arsenals. From weapons to power-ups, both Chief and the Slayer had a ton of stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both had means to turn invisible or shoot.
Theoretically, the Slayer's energy shields invulnerability power up, and saving throw rune could counter Forerunner weapons that also theoretically apply antimatter destruction. Okay, words. Anyway, thank you for headpats.
Chief and the Slayer had a ton of stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both had means to turn invisible or shield themselves from damage. Both had suits that could withstand extreme heat and intense hits. And both had so many weapons.
Technically, Master Chief had a greater variety of weaponry, but when it comes to sheer destructive power, the Slayer had him beat. The Unmaker can match the Spartan laser's light speed without having to worry about charging up, and nothing on Chief's belt can match the raw power of the BFG.
Still, Master Chief did use a hardlight shield to survive a point-blank 30 megaton bomb. However, Cortana was siphoning power from the Forerunner ship they were on to make that shield, so it was a very specific circumstance not easily replicated. And it's clear that without the shield, he would have been obliterated.
Even if he could replicate it, Doomguy had the weaponry to break through. Take the Crucible.
Remember, the Crucible holds power equivalent to 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
I cannot get over. Not get over the arm thing. I'm sorry. It's so funny to me. I don't know why. It's so funny. And like, yes, the joke is like, hey, my guns got too big. I can't use the armor on my arms anymore. It is restricting me. He has an elbow guard that is only attached by right here. At least the other one, it is kind of attached. This one is not. It is only attached at the bottom. And like his neck isn't fully covered either.
The Crucible holds power equivalent to 157 trillion kilowatt hours, which directly converts to 90 gigatons of TNT. Even if you divided that power between the Crucible's 3 charges, a single swing from that sword is, at minimum, 1,000 times more powerful than that nuke. The Slayer gets the final nail in Arsenal, as he just had the better odds of actually taking the Chief down.
As much as Chief tried to master the situation, he was doomed. Slay King.
The winner is the Doomslayer.
Amen. Next time on Death Battle.
I just find it so funny. Uh-oh, girl gone. And Green Lantern? All right. I just think that was a fun video. That was a legitimately fun video.